Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, baseball collector, and it is Tuesday, and I'm normally a pretty chipper guy, pretty easygoing, laid back, typically always in a good mood, and lately, the last week or two, I have been in just a little bit of a funk, I have to say. I have to admit to you, I don't know that I'm going to be in the best of moods during this video, but, I've had this, just feeling weird about just funk, about the hobby, about my collection, about YouTube, all of it. And it's just this weird place that I haven't been, in a long, long time. And it's not that I don't love the hobby or love watching videos and all that. I just haven't been motivated to do a whole lot of content. I guess part of it is finding stuff on eBay for me has become increasingly more difficult. Mainly because I see prices of stuff just going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, and it's just like, golly, I don't need to pay that for that card or whatever, and so I end up bidding on things, but I'm not really winning a whole lot. In fact, I have a little bit of mail here to show off, but nothing normal. I'm not buying nearly as much stuff. I don't think I have anything in my to be delivered eBay. I'm watching a lot of stuff, but it'll all go for way more than I'm willing to spend, and that's okay. I'm not sitting here asking for sympathy. I'm just kind of telling how I'm feeling and what's going on, and I think this is a great medium just to vent and tell what's on your mind and how you're feeling, because as you guys watch other people's channels and maybe even my channel, you get to know people and get to know what they're like. So if I tried to put on some false sense of giddiness, it would be very easy to spot, and I think transparent and not really kind of what's going on with me. And so the other part of the hobby that's bugging me is all the PSA stuff. Every day it's almost like I see a new thread on one of the forums of somebody getting caught putting an altered card in a PSA slab and PSA grading it and all that. And, at the end of the day, it's still going to all exist and still going to be there. It's just I'm just in this funk, and I don't know how to explain it. But I think I might have at least uncovered part of the reason why I'm in a little bit of a funk, and it's right here. So the picture you just saw was my daughter, Jessica, and my sister, actually. And my daughter is graduating from high school, and it's really difficult for me because last year when my son graduated, it wasn't that, it was emotional and certainly hard as a dad to see your kids kind of moving on and growing up. It's tough. But this is my little girl, and I always knew I had Jessica, like even if Palmer graduated, but he's still living here. He's going to college here local and living here. So I knew I wasn't losing him. And my daughter, my little girl, is leaving. She's going to OU in the fall, and she's going to be gone most of the summer doing awesome, fun stuff, but I'm not going to get to see her a lot. So when she graduates in a couple of weeks, I'm kind of losing her, and it makes me really sad, and I'm having a hard time with it. And I know if you have kids at all, and yesterday she was a little girl. She was a little baby yesterday. And yesterday she was in elementary school, and I thought, golly, they'll never grow up, and they do so fast, right? And it's a wonderful blessing. I'm not sitting here complaining at all. I am blessed way more than I deserve. I have a great career. I hit a home run with my wife. Julie is amazing. My kids are great. They're both awesome kids. And I'm incredibly blessed, and I do realize that. She lets me do all this. My wife does. So believe me, I understand where I am and where I stand in the world, and I'm very grateful for that. And both my kids know the Lord, and what else can I do? You got to let them go sometime. But it's really added to and put into different focus everything else that I'm doing. And it's just she's going away. And that'll end a chapter of my life of raising two kids and not that you're ever not a parent. Like, you get to be a parent forever, and maybe someday a grandparent and all those wonderful things. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great. But for now, it's just kind of put me in this funk about YouTube and eBay and everything else. So I'm just sad, I guess. That's the bottom line. So let me show you some mail. I will try to be happy and excited about it. I'm just going to show it this way because I've already got the camera this way, and it's easier because it's not that much stuff. The first thing I got was this awesome George Kell Prez Steel postcard. I didn't have this one in particular. I have a George Kell, but I didn't have this one, which is the Hall of Fame postcard edition. Really cool card there. I got a couple of cards for the 80s, top 80 cards of the 80s. These were 4 Sharp Corners purchases because 4 Sharp Corners was running a huge sale last week, and I got the 83 Fleer Wade Boggs right there in a mint 9. Nice card. And I can't believe I didn't have this card before, but I do now. I have a couple of Bonds rookies, but shout out to Nate. There is a Barry Bonds 87 Topps and a PSA 9. And great card. I paid like $11 for each of them, I should say. And then I did get a care package from a YouTuber who doesn't do content, but he does watch and consume content and make comments. And his name is Jason Miles. His channel is Jason Miles 1977. So I can only assume he was born in 1977, but I don't know that. Maybe he can put a comment below if he watches this. And he wrote me a note. Mike, aka Baseball Collector, that's me. I hope this letter finds you and your family in good health. We are in good health. Just got a lot going on. I've been watching your videos for almost a year now and enjoy them very much. Enclosed, you will find some cards that I think that would look better in your collection than mine. It's not much, but just a token of my appreciation. I hope you enjoy them. Sincerely, Jason. So I've looked through them already. They're pretty cool stuff, so I'm going to show them to you. A few of the kind of highlights of this. It's a old 50 count box or whatever this was. He's got a bunch of these all-time baseball greats in there, which of course I love. They're all Hall of Famers, which is very cool. So there's a Clemente in there, Hank Greenberg. So lots of great players in this, which is neat. Interesting looking Walter Johnson card. So very cool stuff there. All the older guys are like paintings. Like there's Christy Mathewson. Let's see. So that's cool. And then he sent me a few Juan Gonzalez cards, which is neat. Pudge card. There's an Al Kaline TCMA from, I guess, 78, I think. That's 78. Some neat Diamond Kings cards. There's a Jim Palmer. So lots of nice Hall of Famer stuff. There's a Hack Wilson from Diamond Kings. Then he sent me some really neat Optic Adrian Beltre. I love this one. It's the 3000 Hit Club for Adrian Beltre. And then he sent me some type of shimmer prism or something of the 3000 Hit Club card. So that's very cool. Thank you, Jason. I really, really appreciate that. And so I always like getting cards. And look, I'm not like, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not quitting the hobby. I'm not quitting YouTube or anything like that. I just, I'm going through one of those periods. So if you guys have gone through that before, or, you can sympathize a little bit with how I'm feeling. A little encouragement would be great. I wouldn't mind it one bit in the comments below, just telling me to suck it up or whatever you want to tell me would be fine. I am going to keep going. I've got some neat stuff happening. I'm doing an interview with an author that's written books about YouTube. That's coming up soon. I'm going to do that in the next couple of weeks. Dave, Blue Jacket 66, and I have kind of been working with this guy to get him on YouTube, or at least get him in an interview. And I'm looking forward to that. I've got Jeff with Pack Geek coming over on Sunday to my house. So that'll be fun to have him over and show him the room and talk cards and hang out. But then I've got Jessica's graduation party and, just we're going out of town. I mean, all sorts of stuff is happening. It's just so busy, and it's all stuff that's kind of signaling the end of this era. And so I just need to get over it and move on and get in a better place. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon, and keep collecting.